Hello students, I'm Liesl and this is Langmaster Learning System. It's the festive season, which in the West means celebrating Christmas. So please pay attention while I share some Christmas stories for you to practice your listening skills. Before we check it out, hit that subscribe button. The Fir Tree. In the woods stands a little fir tree. He is preoccupied with growing up and is very embarrassed when a hare hops over him, an act which emphasizes how small the fir tree is. The women call him the baby of the forest, and again he is embarrassed and frustrated. A stork tells him of seeing older trees chopped down and used as ship masts, and little tree envies them. In the fall, nearby trees are cut down, and the sparrow tells the little fir tree of seeing them decorated in houses. One day, while still in his youth, the fir tree is cut down for a Christmas decoration. He is bought, carried into a house, decorated, and on Christmas Eve glows with candles, colored apples, toys, and baskets of candy. A gold star tops the tree. The children enter and plunder the tree of its candy and gifts. Then listen to their dad tell the story of Humpty Dumpty. The next day, the fir tree expects the festivities to be renewed. But servants take the tree down and carry him into the attic. The tree is lonely and disappointed. But the mice gather to hear the tree recite the tale of Humpty Dumpty. Rats arrive, and when they belittle the simple tale, the mice leave and do not return. In the spring, the fir tree, now withered and discolored, is carried into the yard. A boy walks on the tree and takes the star from its topmost branch. The fir tree is then cut into pieces and burned. A Christmas memory. Buddy and his grandmother, who is eccentric and childlike, live in a house with other relatives who are authoritarian and stern and have a dog named Queenie. The family is very poor, but Buddy looks forward to Christmas every year, nevertheless. And he and his grandmother save their pennies for this occasion. Every year at Christmas time, Buddy and his grandmother collect pecans and buy other ingredients to make fruitcakes. After taking 4 days to finish making fruit cakes. They celebrate by drinking spiced apple cider. The next day, Buddy and his friend go to a faraway grove, which the grandmother has proclaimed the best place by far to chop down Christmas trees. They manage to chop and carry home a large and beautiful tree. They spend the following days making decorations for the tree and presents for the relatives, Queenie and each other. Buddy and his grandmother keep their gifts to each other a secret. And although Buddy knows that his grandmother desperately wishes she could afford to get him a bike, he assumes his grandmother has made him a kite, as she has every year. He has made her a kite too. Come Christmas morning, the two of them are up at the crack of dawn, anxious to open their presents. Buddy is extremely disappointed, having received the rather dismal gifts of old hand-me-downs and a pair of socks. His grandmother has gotten the somewhat better gifts of oranges and hand-knitted scarves. Queenie gets a bone, as she does every year. Then they exchange their joyful presents to each other. The two kites, and Buddy's grandmother tells him that the kite he made her is her favorite gift that year. In a beautiful meadow, they fly the kites that day in the clear winter sky while eating the grandmother's Christmas oranges. It is their last Christmas together. The following year, Buddy is sent to military school. Although Buddy and his grandmother keep up a constant correspondence, this is unable to last because his grandmother suffers more and more the ravages of old age and slips into dementia. Soon, she is unable to remember who Buddy is, and not long after, she passes away. Well, that's all for this video. To learn more about Christmas, watch out for our videos about Christmas vocabulary and Christmas sentences. Leave your number and email address in the comment box below to find out more about our online and offline English courses. Merry Christmas from me, Liesl, and Langmaster Learning System.